Hello everyone, this is DubiousPhysics coming to you from, well, Sartosa at the moment, but I'm on the Eye of the Vortex campaign. I'm in Total War Warhammer II, and I believe my nose is finally unblocked, although it may change that assessment. Yeah, good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. I think Queek is doing just fine. I'm all painkillered up and ready to go. We've just kicked off another Vortex ritual. We're finally tackling the Vortex rituals after basically securing all of this continent. It's in the load game preview is a very nice, pretty blue. Been pretty stable so far. New armies just spawned. We're mobilizing to deal with them, although they may get a settlement or two before that happens. And also, Sartosa just broke their trade agreement with us. Now we make a respectable range of trade goods, and have nowhere near enough people to trade them to, so Sartosa was giving us a fair chunk of income, and as any of our trade partners, but if they're not going to trade with us, then the settlement of Sartosa is far more valuable than any relations. So Queek's headed out that way. Because everything is fine. Alright, unassigned skill points, and that's just an administrative warlord we're looking for points on. And yeah, we're ending turn. Let's get this Vortex stuff done. I'm glad Tyrion and the Dark Elves are going at it. I'm not going to ally with you, Clan Rictus, although I may fund you. In fact, have some more funds. We can afford it. Gonna briefly talk to... Okay. You're gonna double siege that. Plain of Tuskers. I don't believe this is... It's a level 3 settlement, so we're gonna rebuild it very quickly. I don't think it's worth defending. Even if our Warlock Engineer and Catapults could inflict serious damage to this army. It did, in fact, in auto-resolve. Okay. That's one of our... or a few of our lords. That's fine. Let's quickly review the Undercity, since we have the funds to do that first. As well, we can up the warp token stash, making a good amount of food now. And we're also making a good amount of money, but yeah, that's how it be. And let's quickly do recruitment in Khemri before I forget. Alright, so we can recruit another administrative warlord. Okay, and just do a quick sweep for any disciplined leaders. Alright. Mr. Morlock. Excellent, you're loyal. Ravenous expansion. Alright, let's take a look at our agents.
Warlock Engineer.
How long was it until we could Undercity? I think we're ready now. Oh, 2 more turns. Just hang around there. How about the very eloquently named knife? Let's go ahead. Well, this interesting stuff is happening here, so can we hit the High Vale while it's under siege? I don't think we can. In that case, we may as well just yoink. Alright, Steeler there. Mr. Infecticay. Headed to Steel Tech here.
Under walls.
Blast walls, tunnel under walls. I'm sensing a theme here. You know, just ever so slightly.
Magic missile.
Continue to monitor the situation over here. And by monitor I mean watch but also steal all their stuff. And we had another plague guy rolling out. Excellent. And some knowledgeable Eshin sorcerers. They were training our storm vermin here. Nice and handy. Okay, should I move? How many guys should I? Okay, I think we have enough agents in the vicinity of those armies. At least probably enough plague priests. Is there an assassin in this group? Yes. Which of these armies really could use hitting? Probably this one, as it's intact. No good. That's fine then. Well, we're gonna use into replenishment, so you may as well level that. No good. How about... I mean, that army is taking attrition. Okay. Sure. Put more scouting into both of these guys. You're a new agent, right? Recently transitioned out of being a combat priest, if memory serves. Okay, you're a new combat priest. You are also a relatively new combat priest, and we needed a combat priest for Liv. Oh yes, recruitment at Kemri. Disciplined assassin. We were trying to keep that in the pool, even though we don't need one at the moment. Who else? Sorcerers. No good on the assassin just yet. And keeping that disciplined Warlock engineer in the pool. Okay. Now, before we sign Sartosa's death warrant, will you trade? No. They are allied with Nagarond, who we're already at war with, so meh. Okay, they'll have max tier weaponry, depth guard, guns. Deck gun is pretty nasty. These guys can go on the walls, they're quite capable as well. And the necroeffects. None of this should avail them much though. Let's fight this. We will want to watch out for the maxed gun. Actually, I think they just get the vampire counts guns, don't they? They also fire corpse balls at max tier, which I mean, they aren't the most terrifying towers, but they're still plenty dangerous, and I want to be a little wary of that mortar if I get too close. For that matter, I don't want to tangle with the necroeffects either if I can avoid it. Although we can end the necroeffects real quick if we need to. Okay, everyone hold fire. Those two, well, those three. Just charge if you need to. Okay. Tuck everyone into the side. I don't think they should be able to throw any magic at us, so hopefully things should be alright. We have the options of Warp Lightning or more powerful Plague spells, should we need them. Queek is on tank duty. Got the brand new Plague Furnace here. Got the Warp Storm scroll originally. It has Pestilent Breath built in, although you can also cast it as a with a 50% miscast built in. And we've got Arcane Conduit. What else does the Plague Furnace do? It is a siege attacker, and it also has Billowing Death, so it does damage if in melee. Like in an area of effect, which is nice. Plague Rash is a hero skill. I think all of these are character abilities. So those two, the built-in Pestilent Breath and the shenanigans of the shenanitides, perhaps I should say. Okay, Warp Lightning in position, Engineer in position. Let's tuck the mortars into the side as well. And the Assassin, we'll just keep an eye on the other side. I think that's everyone positioned. Do they have upgraded towers? Okay, those look like high elven projectiles. Anyway, I can move Queek a little closer while still keeping in range. Good that that other tower is not an issue. May as well fire up Arcane Conduit. We don't actually, Poison Wind Mortars are magic damage, which means we'll tear through those Sirens as well without any issue. Didn't realize they were magic. Because most Skaven artillery... Oh, I guess most Skaven artillery is magic, I did not... A Plague Claw catapult's magic as well? I must not have been paying proper attention. Okay, that tower could be hazardous as well. Let's just swap one of the cannons onto it. Don't think Queek's actually been hit yet. Oh no, I'm pretty sure that's Queek being hit. Okay. Right, if we could get Queek in range of the mortar, we can waste some of their mortar rounds. We can also waste their bomber rounds as well. They're not going to be terribly deadly against Queek. Oh, they have regular guns as well. That could be slightly deadlier. Or slightly more dangerous to Queek. Not dramatically, though. Are we short one rattling gun? I must have forgotten to recruit Queek or an extra rattling gun. Hang on, is that the... Oh, that's the... What's this range here? I'm pretty sure that's the Necrofex range, actually, meaning it shouldn't have direct line of sight. It's the mortar range, it could be trouble. Just have the Storm Vermin on standby. Yeah, Queek just absorbing all of the very limited bomber ammunition. That's not designed for single target damage, especially not against something as heavily armored as Queek. And as small as Queek. Okay, yeah, that's the Necrofex range I've been seeing. It's positioned right behind the door. So this is a case where we actually don't want to make a breach for a while, I think, at least until we've exhausted our non-line of sight bombardment options, because as much as we can, it would be best not to give the Necrofex any excuses to shoot at us. Okay, so play costs 12, and I believe is very respectable, predictable damage. Warp Lightning Overcast costs 11, and I think I can hit them harder with Plague if it comes to it. Oh shoot! How are they getting range? Handgunners? Handgunners. Pull back, pull back. We can range them without getting that close. I think we've exhausted all the bomber ammo. Good job, Queek. Let's get the Plague Priest up there, because most of your spells are short range. Spread them out a little bit, just so their mortar doesn't get bonus damage. Okay, first job. I guess technically, I'm more concerned about the handgunners, but the deck gunners actually. Yeah, I'm actually more concerned about the handgunners than the deck gunners, even though the deck gunners are technically, I would say there are... Actually no, there are more units in the handgunners as well, so they're more clustered up. Let's get that ballistics up. What's the cast range on Plague? That's Pestilent Birth. 150 meters. Okay, Warp Lightning can hit stuff on the walls and can be cast a little further out. Still pretty good, though. I don't know why I hit... in fact, now I've hit Arcane Conduit, I should use a Plague. Okay, we can hold fire for a bit, we don't need to spam shot in constantly. Put a shot or two on those deck gunners. Can we hit those depth guard? Yes we can. Okay, they're maneuvering, hold fire for now. Actually, you hit those handguns. Get some more shots on those depth guard if you can. Our mortars aren't going to be very useful against their monsters and monstrous infantry. Okay, that's enough bombardment for the moment. Oh, they've opened the gate manually. Hopefully the Necrofex doesn't have shots on anything. Could actually be concerning. Although... Do you have shots on the... No, you don't. I think the Necrofex actually got a shot on some of our storm vermin. That's nasty. The issue is if we get a line of sight on the Necrofex, it's also going to have line of sight on us, and as good as Warp Lightning as effective as Warp Lightning cannons are, I'm not... Okay, they closed the gate. I'll keep him on standby here. just in case that pops open again.
What orders? At once, at once!
Switch targets. Don't spam the same thing too much. Let the poison do some work. There's another group of deck gunners out of range at the moment. We'll probably be able to advance closer to hit them once the handgunners are gone. Okay, let's do Serenes. Yes, we'll swap targets now. Isn't doing plenty of work there. Their mortar hasn't exhausted that much of it, so I thought the mortar had been firing longer than that. Maybe Queek isn't at Queek's angle isn't the best for him. Or maybe they had more than one mortar. Okay. Let's clear out these deck gunners and that depth guard unit. Oh, can you not get a clear shot? Then don't advance closer. Clear out this depth guard unit instead. That's good damage. Even clipped the unit we couldn't get a direct shot on, which is great. Since that mortar, it's not a huge threat, but since it's not exhausting its ammo quickly, I may as well do this. Can advance a bit closer now. Unit was tricky to hit, so getting rid of it. Oh, they pulled their Necrofex back to deal with our units. That's an interesting, but ultimately inconsequential decision.
the vermins.
It actually does pull their deck gunners out of range of our mortars. They'll come back. That seem really good at glass cannon indeed. Good to see you, Ark. They are relatively effective, although storm vermin actually, well, not amazing. They hold a lot better than a lot of infantry actually. I'm mostly looking at you, Betonia. And some of their units are genuinely very hard to kill and can be used as frontline. Okay, that's enough bombardment there. Ideally we inflict army losses so we don't have to deal with that necrothex, because we can beat it with everything lined up. We have enough artillery to clear it, especially if I put Queek like up here. I should do that in case it opens the door. In fact, Queek could probably duel it to death if really pushed. And we could also just bog it down and remove it. There are a number of ways we could deal with it, but none of them are especially ideal. We don't have enough range actually to use those to get those deck gunners, so maybe we will have to just lob a few mortars at these guys.
We move, yes. Halt, stop.
Or a few shells, I should say. Yeah, we will hit the unit that we can't line up. Even though they're not properly poisoned. Have Queek work on the door.
Magic's ready.
We've eliminated their mortar actually, so we can have our infantry move up.
Yes. Guide us, owned one.
Have some infantry work on the door. Okay, and we see their Mongols. Good to know. If they could pull their depth guard off there so we can shoot them, that would be wonderful. Excellent. They seem to be doing so. May as well pop this down on top of these deck gunners. Do they? Okay, they have another group of Mongols. Queek is very steadily working on the gate. Where is Wither? There's Wither. Well, we'll take out the deck gunners at least. Okay, gonna want to have a Wolf Lightning Cannons and Jezzails ready as soon as the gates pop open. How close are we to gates? 40%. The Necrothex is distracted for a moment, that's actually good. Where's their other depth guard unit gone? That's coming over, that's also good. Mortars aren't set to go just at the moment. Gates are at 86%. Pull the infantry back. I'll have Queek and the Plague Priest duel. Or actually the Plague Priest will block shots probably. Get the full Plague Furnace. Queek, deal the Necrothex. And the Mongols, apparently. Let's bog down these units a bit more. Where'd the Necrofex go? Did we get it already? Either that or we lost Necrofex, which is actually real concerning. But that looks like the Deckhands mob from the Necrofex being at half health, so we got something done. Pestilent Birth, go! Are Morngulls heavily armoured? No, they are not. May as well bring our assassin around this way. Oh yeah, the depth guard unit on the walls. Nope, no good. Gonna use the sonnet then. Actually, can we cancel that? I didn't really need that. Oh, can't cancel it, that's fine. Okay, temporary units wipe out the depth guard.
They flee! We run! Plague monks! Your desire!
I should wait for a bit more magic before casting further. May as well get Queek in there.
Queek wants this.
Okay, what do they have left? 2 Prometheans, gunnery mobs, and I believe 1 more unit of Morngulls. Infantry, move in.
Quick!
Okay, those depth guard should not be a concern any longer.
Time to kill!
Okay, that depth guard unit is gone. I believe they've been hit with army losses. So we take Sartosa. Oh, Queek, take your medicine. Forgot it's undead. I don't get time for the potions to take effect while they're routing. Should be alright. Good work on those mortars getting basically all our kills here. Like most of that 938 would actually have been those 2 mortars. It doesn't credit poison kills to the unit that inflicted the poison, however.
I claim this for Clan.
We could sack it, but we really don't need the money right now.
Warlord Queek.
So I'll just keep it more stable, so I have to spend less time potentially babysitting it. Okay, building construction in a bit. Various trade goods produced here. which is nice, but we don't have enough trade partners to really justify it. We can keep that. We don't really need this. Let's actually do building planning properly. Okay, we've got 10 slots. 1, 2. This does generate a fair bit of income, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we can do 9 and 10 with the hidden layer. Or we could do play Gabby, but we have plenty of capacity. Okay, in that case we don't need the arsenal either. No, demolish the arsenal. There we go. I think is the button placement no, the button placement is consistent. I'm inconsistent. Alright, and we'll get the rest of that in order next turn. What's gonna happen now is that it's gonna assign me Sartosa as a Vortex city, and I'm gonna have to send someone to go babysit it.
I am warlord.
Okay. Ickbolt has a Plague Priest now, you've got Arcane Conduit, all the good stuff. What do we get you after that? We eventually want more levels in Plague and so on. But for now, let's get you more reserve. And Ickbolt wants to stay within. Yeah, Ickbolt's position is fine. He's training his Storm Vermin. Queek does need another Rattling Gun team. Can I just global recruit that? It'll probably be faster, and we'll need to probably want to settle in there for a couple turns anyway. Oh, he can. Right. Let's not demolish the arsenal right away, and we can just local recruit a Rattling Gun team. And then demolish it 2 turns later.
Hornet One watches me.
Okay. Skittis is heading north for defensive duties. Wait. Max out Plague and we work on scouting. That's not a bad call, I think. Can they hit him if he marches? Yeah, Skittis can comfortably march up without being at risk, I think, unless something spawns in an awkward position from an intervention. Liv was also responding. Unfortunately, we don't have move range. That said, Antok is pretty... Oh, Antok is also a minor settlement, so nothing too critical there. It'd be nice to keep the gemstones at Bigar. How far can these guys move? They could potentially push for a March strike if I jumped over, but wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. I'm just gonna... Ooh, they picked it up. They picked a fight. That was a bad call on their part. Alright then. Armor piercing damage, arbitrary units, magic resist. Do they have a caster? No, they don't. Melee, 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 and a hell cannon. Well, time for Liv to cut his teeth. Perhaps a little literally in his first battle. Want to be a little careful with those chariots making frontline contact. But overall, I am not concerned by this army. It would be nice if when I put the clan rats up front, they could hold for a little while.
Weeping blades. Warlord. Storm vermin. Poison winged mortar.
Poison wind. I want to make sure to carefully target those. We'll try and stick in the middle, flat ground.
What orders?
Standard chevron should do the trick.
Our tile's yours. Storm vermin. Rick-a-rack.
A little wary of these rocks here.
Storm vermin.
And I shouldn't cluster up the center tight because hell cannon.
I'm now ready. Storm vermin. Guide us, Horned One.
Okay, firing angles may be a little awkward for anything here. What I'll probably do is just pull the line back a little bit. I think the Hell Cannon actually outranges us, but we should be able to neutralize it, so I don't think that's a terrible concern. Okay, I think we have shots. Gun teams, set up. That's a bit more square.
Guide us, Horned One.
Try to keep. I'm just mentally debating which lineup is more square. And technically, it's this one. This is the most square, but it also doesn't factor in that the units are a little longer than they are wide. The reason I want them square is so that they can turn more quickly when ordered to fire on something else. They have to spend less time reforming. Anyway, hopefully largely a moot point. This should be all sorted very comfortably.
Ready.
It's a little awkward, the Giselle positioning here, but should be okay. I'm actually going to have a whale of a time getting our Warp of Lightning cannons good position. I think they should be able to fire over everything here.
Enemy things melt. Voila! Storm vermin. Our tail's yours.
And I'll have the Storm Vermin patch up the sides.
Guide us, Horned One. What? Hasten, hurry.
Okay, they are attacking us. Hell cannons, it's range 420. We have range 468 on our Warp of Lightning, so they do not have the range advantage. And well, they would, I believe, because if we were using base Warp Lightning cannons, but thanks to the engineer, we do have a range boost.
Warlock engineer.
And we'll be able to, because they chose to intercept us in a province with walls constructed, we'll also be able to do more nasty things to them. Oh, well, I'm at Hell cannons are not terribly well armored, okay.
Our tail is yours.
I need to focus on those, on that Hell cannon.
The mask of fear.
I wish they'd committed more units to them. Their health hasn't been depleted enough for a warp bomb to be worth it. Another unit will be going in 15 seconds. Actually, you focus on... Oh, Marauder Horsemen are not a huge concern. Both of you guys focus on a Chaos Chariot unit. Hell Cannon has range on... oh, the fleeing clan rats. You're gonna regret that in a moment. Can we target the other Chaos Chariot? Yes, we can. That Hell Cannon should be neutralized shortly. Jezzails have range. Mortars will have range in a bit. Okay. Just demolishing those Chaos Chariots, which is good. They could actually threaten to punch through our lines, potentially. Okay, target that Chaos Chariot if you can, although it may have defilade where it's going. Yeah, if you're obstructed, don't worry about it. Actually, they can keep firing. Okay, tie these units up, and let's hammer them with our mortars. See if we can get them down to health threshold for a warp bomb. Apparently not.
Assassin! They obey! Stab me! Tail swan! Hungry for battle! For the burning tide!
Make sure we're not firing the mortars too close. Do they have someone unbreakable? Oh, the Hell Cannon is still alive. That's what's unbreakable. And it's dead. Okay, let's break you off so you don't take any friendly fire. Can run any of these down, speed 54, and you'll be one of our fastest units. We could, but they'll make it out. Don't worry about it. We'll finish them off soon. Probably next turn. Gazelle's doing real solid work there, actually. High value, high armor units. We suffered 4 losses. I don't know what we lost actually, all the units looking I guess, yeah, 4 storm vermin in the middle to what is just as likely to be friendly fire as the enemy.
Let them feast.
May as well top up the units, honestly. Oh, did that wipe him out completely? Oh hey, Talisman of Preservation. You know what? You can keep that. You did real well. Immortality on the Warlock Engineer. And you're in position to deal with the armies next turn. Okay. That's our last standing army. I believe you are ready to... You should be okay at 8 loyalty, right? I'm gonna... I will load for this one if it messes it up, because it's not mechanically clear, at least to me. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Now, what loyalty did he end up at? It was Piss... Dilch, I believe. Should be... Should be in this list, shouldn't he? Bustin? I lost track. Anyway, I just need to remember not to do that at borderline 5 loyalty, because they can still rebel then, apparently. 6 loyalty should be fine. Okay, that guy's name I can remember. Skidus Beta. Let's find you in the list. I just want to establish what loyalty ended up at, so that we know. Maybe a Lord Recruit list. So we can establish. Okay, I can't see his loyalty here apparently. Okay, I can't check that. That's unfortunate. Oh, we have some heroes not moved. Got you. Got an assassin which is heading north. And an assassin heading south. And what other hero hasn't moved? Oh yeah, we've got a few other guys monitoring our various areas. The coastlines are not actually relevant because they can spawn inland, but they can also spawn on the coast. If I recall correctly, there was a seafaring Chaos army near where Queek was. Okay, Scanner could actually come in some use. Skaven corruption. These aren't that useful for me. So relations, Storm Vermin recruit rank be handy. I think I was gonna go for hero success chance. Okay, now we can look at our economy. Ash River, we're constructing. Still got a bit more building to do, but not this turn. You're complete. You are building next turn. Complete. Not building. Oh, still growing. Complete. Building next turn. Complete. 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 We'll build next turn. Complete. Not that I technically need to save the money, but I am just going to be weirdly stingy about it. Because it wasn't that long ago that we had to manage it carefully. And we'll get Plain of Tuskers fixed up soon. Diplomacy. Sartosa we're now at war with. Do you really still want to be at war with me? Yes you do.
Who calls?
How about you?
My hand hovers.
Yes you do. Anyone who likes us we're not trading with? Not really. Can I trade with you, maybe?
Captain. What do you...
I said no.
Okay, fine. I don't want any of Sartosa's other territories, so... Oh, we're down one trade agreement. Okay. There you are. Alright, nothing new in the Under Empire at the moment. I won't actually do agent actions first now because we want agent actions to follow up our Lord movements. Let's take a look at recruitment. Let's see. Got one warlord. Any discipline people? Nope. This expansion, and you need a bunch of recruitment.
Guide us, Horned One.
Okay, Queek's still recruiting. We're not demolishing the arsenal there until he's done.
Command.
Okay,
We stalk.
let's roll Bolt out. We need to defend Virus, probably.
Spread musket possession. Which clan? Strike forth. Horned One watches me.
We'll have these Eshin trainers, I guess our Eshin trainer crew follow Bolt around. Okay, Skidus, you in strike range with any of these guys?
Order, listen, storm.
No, you are not. We'll see if they decide to intercept you. At any rate, you'll be closer to Plain of Tuskers. Live. We're basically full strength again. There you are. Oh well, actually no, they're in camp, so they'll be able to run. Except we ambushed them. We'll probably do much better than Auto Resolve says, but this is fine.
They fetch many. Move your tail, Terminus Valor.
That's not a useful item.
All tails are mine.
Unfortunately we're taking desert attrition, so we won't replenish properly. But that's not the end of the world. Getting the assassin leveled. Let's get increased mobility. Wonder if they'll come back down at us. They've not been able to get any replenishment. Fortunately.
Warp scroll.
Let's see what's going on at Torelia. Oh, he's not quite in range. Still a turn before we can set up under Skiggy. Anything interesting happening here? Not really.
The doom comes.
Don't think those are searchable again yet. Can use them for gear when they are.
Musketeer, pleased.
Triangulation's always good.
Pestilence comes. Open the book of
Forgot to actually recruit heroes, so let's take a look at our pool again. Okay,
deep in the villain.
we're looking specifically for a sorcerer. Other pools are critical.
Bless with
No good. Alright, let's get you guys ready to stab this guy.
onward.
You're just out of range, aren't you? Yes, you are. I wish it kept this screen open when selecting hero action, so I didn't have to scroll back over. Alright, everyone start swarming the sky. Except you. You keep an eye out there. And you can watch here.
Move. Clan Eshin assassinating. sneak. Scurry, forward.
Who needs more agent assassins?
This way, Wayne.
Alright, let's get building. You're constructing next turn. I think that'll be your last bit of construction. Building next turn. Complete, complete. Oh wait, well, still growing. Complete. Not building next turn. Food reserves are still looking fine, which even after taking a settlement at level 5, which is excellent. It's just where I want to be. Leave the arsenal there for now until recruitment's done. This port should be handy. Let's get some walls. Well, that building's not really worth it. This one actually is. Build everything but the growth building, and swap the arsenal out with the growth building later. Okay, you won't be building until next turn, so swapping you back. It's complete, 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 complete. It's good to see so many settlements fully up and running. It's a good spot to be in.
Poison after.
Arguably the more dull of spots, but I am not terribly attached to excitement in all circumstances.
Shower me and give.
Okay, no alliance with the Dread Fleet right at the moment. If you get more territory, I'd love to up our trade connections. And they've asked more pirates to attack us. Okay. That guy's a bunch of skin wolves by the look of it. Ooh, new Undercity. Sort that out in just a moment. Marauders... War, Norskin War. Okay, so just kind of a Norskin. I mean, no skin wolves. You're raiding, you're probably going to regret that. We're digging, and Eagle Gate has an Undercity. Are we still digging in the arc span? No, just Tor earlier. Still needs spreading. Oh, I've never upgraded that. Must have missed it. Okay, Eagle Gate connects just to White Peak, so I don't think we need to spread further. Yeah, no income is made up above, so there's no point taking anything but flat income here. There we go. Right, Khemri. As it takes me multiple clicks to actually find Khemri. Warlord, there you are. And no discipline, people. Ready for your paperwork. How about you? 7 loyalty, that's fine. Alright. Queek is pretty much fully operational. We can demolish. Oh, the button placement is inconsistent. It's like, it's demolish on the right and repair on the left in the regular screen. If you open the building manager, it's, or what's it called, the building browser, it's demolish on the left and repair on the right. Anyway, Queek's done up here. Satosa might come down again. Well, Queek is keeping the public order stable for now, so I'll leave him there.
Warlord, me.
Okay, Ickbolt's not quite able to make it to fire us in one go. Actually, what if I underway? I can make it not into fire us, but I can make it into within reinforcement range easily. And they chose to intercept. So they're dead. We'll replenish easily, may as well grab a little food. Ooh, alchemist. Does our newbie Liv have an alchemist? I don't think so. Which one should I replace? Probably this one. Alchemist, alchemist. There you go. Well, Ickbolt's done there. You're working towards Renowned and Feared. Okay. You got a level. More replenishment rate, please. And we're actually working on your spells now. Apparently Crack's Call is quite respectable. I haven't tried it properly, so bring that online as well. Okay, Skidis. What's your range there? Like, okay, that's your you can march up to there, so that's not in reinforcement range. So Skidis cannot make it to the army we are pursuing. Neither can Liv. So we're gonna just underway there.
Most masterful of masters.
Is there anywhere I can sit here without taking attrition? No, not really. That's fine. Basically a full strength army. Yeah, that's very minor attrition for now. So those armies are all in position, Queek is standing by, and we can set up under Skeggy. Hello! Just need to borrow some real estate briefly. Actually, we don't need that yet. How about our Plague Priest? Oh, we can look at him later. Poke the Arcspan. Huh, what's Satos up to here? Let's take a look. Okay, can't search those ruins yet. We could try to wound someone instead of just Nope. Okay. And instead of just Steel Tech might be actually more useful to us at this point because they're not actually coming and doing anything to us. Let's head south just so we can keep an eye on how the situation develops.
What does Palladiard wish?
Just stand by there. Well, these guys can just settle down now. May as well make sure they don't get a chance to replenish.
They are doomed. You bubonic.
Nope. Okay. That's going great so far. How about you? Actually, can you get in range for a stabbing? No, you can't.
Ready?
And replenishment, please. There we go.
us with faith.
Ready to kill.
You could get in stab range potentially. Continue to head north. Let's do a quick run through our buildings. You are complete. Ash River is done. More building will still be needed here, but not for 4 turns. It's complete, that's still growing. Growing faster than I expected, honestly. Okay, Land of the Dead is fine. We're done. Sartosa will be building next turn. Shifting Mangrove, Badlands, Jungle. Okay, not building next turn. And we do need to settle Plain of Tuskers. Well, I'm not especially cheering Nagaron on, but I do wish they'd distract Lothan a little better. No military alliance, but have some money. See if you can make more room for yourselves. More pirates don't like us. Ooh, new Undercity. And new Eshin Apprentice. And another new... Okay, I'll have to take a look at those. Altar of the Horned Rat. Would have spread from Axletol, which still needs to spread, so that's fine. No changes to our Undercity plans there. Let's set up expansion. This is fine. This building needs an upgrade. That's fine, that's fine. Eagle Gate's buildings could use some upgrading. Okay. That's the Undercity done. Let's recruit. Only 6 turns to the next ritual. Another Warlord. I really wish I hadn't taken Queek's loyalty penalty thing, but at the same time his faction bonuses are hidden behind it. So, what you gonna do? Oh, actually, this guy isn't really worth keeping around. We're keeping the disciplined engineer in the pool. Okay, sorcerers. Got anyone for live yet? No, not yet. Queek, how are things in Sartosa? Pretty stable. We're working on scouting for you. That's fine. Will still drop without a character there, but it'll be fine if Queek leaves. But I'm worried that I may as well stay there in case Sartosa comes back. We can whip out of there. We can keep the
Open the book of woe.
assassin, the Eshin sorcerers where they are. How's Iqbalt's Storm Vermin training going along? Well, I don't think they were rank 5 before, so hopefully that helps. Okay. Skidis and Liv should both have attack range. So we're going to move Skidis up here. We are going to stab this army if we can.
Kill against us.
Nope. Okay, Liv, let's get you some experience.
Now.
Cool. Ambush with both armies. No sweat. No losses.
Kill slaughter.
Let's offset some of that attrition. Now that is all the armies that spawned.
I am warlord.
Now, is there anywhere you can get where you won't take attrition? Or what's the closest place you can get to where you won't take attrition? Let's start heading back towards Kemery with Liv.
March, march.
Skidis, gonna head back southwards a bit.
I order. Scurry move.
Got you out of the attrition area at least. Okay, I think this guy's finished all his... oh yeah, we're doing boost income. Speed is useful on assassins. Useful on most characters, honestly.
Guide us, Horned One.
You are almost to immortality. Nice. Let's grab the rally ability. That's I don't use that the Assassin's Trophy ability very effectively, but I mean, I guess I do technically use it. Let's load up some Doom rockets.
Horned One
You're
watches
still
me.
training.
Tunnel under
Let's
walls.
up our research rate some more. Curious as to how far up it's been stacking. %, not half bad.
Harness
Not,
the
however,
power.
amazing.
Tunnel under walls.
Ooh, Warpstone Sculptor. I need to remember to do items in a moment.
The doom come.
How about this guy? I think we're actually throwing in magic at this point.
Blast walls.
Okay. Head up towards Slothern. You'll find where you are.
Fog of pestilence. Secrets.
Oh, it's still Sandry. Okay. Well, that's fine.
Sent Deacon.
Just run through all the agents.
What? Move, move. Scurry forth. Scamper fall. Racketator.
Sneak scurry.
Legs, tails, move.
Right, we need to get Plain of Tuskers settled again. Maybe I can search it first. Should have probably tried to do that this turn. Complete. Building next turn. Still growing. Oh, I missed this. What was it? Growth building, which also gives money. Satos are coming along nicely. You're pretty much all complete until the Great Desert, which is doing its last building next turn.
Kill when get chance.
Okay, on to the next turn. I question Nagaron's decision making. Oh, so that's what Sartos is up to. More pirates. New Undercity. Expanded from Tlax probably, which I believe is still bordering. Actually, not bordering. Okay, so Tlax isn't bordering anything else. Let's get it ready for work then, and Showtech. Now you're expanding. And Ultra of the Horned Rat can get some better food production. Okay, Land of the Dead please. Need to do our recruitment for this turn. One Warlord. That's about it.
Hornet One watches me.
Neither of these guys are terrifically loyal yet.
Most masterful of masters.
Okay, let's garrison this person in Camry, and then we can get them some units as well. I do wonder if tier of units affects loyalty. Where's the Skaven volunteer option? There we go, Skaven volunteers. Oh, whoops, forgot to check heroes. Can Liv finally get a hero? Or a plague priest? Not yet. Nothing remarkable there. Okay. It's just more than plus 20. Okay, it's Queek can roll out from here now. I don't think Sartos is at immediate risk. Let's go investigate this Skull Reef.
Mine. Who are you? Order, listen. Stop.
Okay. Eggbolt can make it over to Camry. Some levels on Eggbolt's Plague Priest there. Still in Birth. We were doing levels in Plague next, weren't we? Yes, we were.
We are brave, mighty.
Hello, Skittis. Okay. Max out the scouting. And,
Order, listen, stop.
go ahead and search the ruins before we colonize, I think. Let's see. Left side of that, and it should be the swirly, no, the other swirly. Charmed Shield, not terrible. Anyone in Skittis' army need armor. Okay, anyone in Liv's army need armor, actually.
Stink of command.
Yes. That should be good. Oh yeah, I forgot to assign units before. Do you have the room for a Warpstone Sculptor? Yes, you do. And some of our assassins could probably fit more things. got 2 Eshin apprentices to hand out. However, that said, they may already have it.
Yes.
Okay, well we have those ready for any new assassins.
What?
As far as movement goes, last but certainly proving himself to be not least, as Liv will sit in Black Pyramid of Dagash so we actually don't take even more attrition. Okay, both those guys need more loyalty.
Engineer. Read warp scroll.
I guess we'll monitor what's going on here.
Chaos.
You're in my objects.
Stuff's moving up to Eagle Gate. May as well double check down south if there's any activity.
You fail. Not me.
I see there. Oh, actually, we should wound this guy. Boop. I see. Warlock engineers are very practiced on the corporate ladder. Okay, Death Frenzy, Overcast.
You what does Play Lord wish?
Let's get you guys to Khemri. That's still Xandri. Where exactly does it become Khemri? I'm not certain. This area seems to be where armies spawn a bunch of the rituals, so I should probably keep agents and armies around there.
Scamper forward.
Okay, you can make it to the Khemri region, that's good. Assassins all wandering around there.
I say move. Move, tails.
Rusted worm, poison after.
Okay, what else to take care of? You're complete. You'll still need to build 2 more turns. And you're building next turn. Sartosa's got plenty of work to do. Hopefully with upgraded walls it'll be able to fend for itself quite well. And that's your last upgrade. So the Great Desert is complete. Shifting Sands will have some work to do shortly. Right, so this is going very peacefully so far. I'm gonna regret saying this, but it is a lot less stressful doing the Vortex when you're ready for it. Okay. Let's get some loyalty for this guy. Alright, this needs an upgrade. fine, that's fine. This building could use an upgrade. More food, always good. And we completed some research, excellent. That's the Under Empire done. Let's get some more administrative warlords and possibly lives Plague Priest. Maybe even some more agents for what's all going on. Yeesh, you need a royalty as well. Okay. Master of Stone, no good. And no good. No luck on any of those. Okay.
Mighty warrior champion.
What's this look like?
Forward.
Oh, we should be fine with this. Sort of resolve it. Oh, we're pretty sure we wouldn't have taken those casualties, but sure. Trickster's Helm. Good helmet. Anyone here could... Let's see, Stone armor is fine. Glittering scales there is fine. Yeah, the armor on these guys is all fine. I'll look for someone else to put that armor on.
My command.
Actually, I think one of Liv's agents still needs armor.
Hornet one watches me.
Yeah, that'll do fine on you. The ward save will be handy for getting shot by artillery situations.
We stalk. Yes, yes. Stalk, then attack.
Can up cracks crawl some more.
Most masterful of masters.
Okay, let's get this colonized. We have enough food to do level 3, we may as well.
Little master.
Can just not bother waiting. Okay, Liv. Can get you back in Camry.
Order, listen. Stalk. Stink of command.
Back at training range for your storm vermin.
Cunning ambush. I am warlord.
It's all our lord movements. I believe you're fine. And I think the army's small enough to dismiss at 5. Yeah. You're gonna need more Skaven. Skaven volunteers, go.
Magic missile. Bring it down.
What to take on you now? Magic, I think.
Cracks call.
Okay, 7 turns until the next manual Under Empire spread. Should be fine until then. What are you up to? Well, almost up to level, almost up to max level is what you're up to at the moment. Let's swing back down and see if we can spawn any more of Sartosa's armies. Sartosa actually rates pretty respectably at the moment.
Follow trail tracks. Carry forth.
Okay.
Impatience, dogs. Move, hussy. Track scamper. And scamper forward.
Let's make sure these guys are in cavalry and in training range.
Shadow dog. Thief in the night. Rabid disciple. Clan etching, assassinating. This way. Not this time.
Okay.
I say
Got
they move.
agents in place for any armies that spawn there.
Sneaky infiltrator.
Wonder if anyone's gonna send interventions. It's for these warlords, that's fine. We can set up shifting sands again. I'm just gonna get stuff building immediately, because why not? We have plenty of money. Cobra Pass, building next turn. Almost done. Heart of the Jungle, also building next turn. Okay, Land of Assassins is complete. You're building next turn. Great Desert just completed. And yeah, research. Probably spread Rotten Decay or Storm Vermin recruit rank. That would help them get a bit closer to 7 on recruit. Got some more ritual to do, but or a bunch more ritual to do, but we're on the home stretch. Okay, guys, ready to dismiss. That's good. Complete. This one needs an upgrade. Skeggy. Doom Seekers. It's a rogue army in my territory that could eventually become dangerous, even though it isn't at the moment, so I'll have to set that I can do words, have to sort that out. Or I would rather sort that out sooner. Master Assassin Warlord. No discipline, folks. Oh, you're gonna need more units to be loyal as well. Oh, let me check on heroes before I forget.
Many kills.
Warpstone Order is fairly handy. Not amazing for me. Still pretty handy. Knowledgeable, you're an agent. Get ready to do agent things. Bell Polisher and Breeder. Okay. Queek's all done here.
Move this boat ship.
We can hang out in our own territory near the coastline for a bit. Probably should hang out near a port, but
Great one.
pretty okay where I am as well. Gives Skidus a turn more to replenish, although he would probably replenish to full not in the settlement as well. Engineer. What's I working on here? I believe. At this point I do the engineer's personal combat defenses. Oh, right. You should be good to dismiss. Or not. 6 loyalty, not good enough, huh? Well, those lords will have something to do then. That's unfortunate. Which of my existing lords can I just cycle in? Kinda curious to see how these guys do. 3 loyalty. Ambush chance could be very useful for these. Let's beef this guy up.
They bleed, die. Open throats.
Well, that works.
Gristle. Yum, yum. Want me back? Keep going. Scurry, scurry. Hornet One watches me.
What if I transfer the units out?
Move that. Master assassin.
Oh, it does reduce the loyalty if you transfer the units out. This guy, however, is loyal. Okay, I want to make sure he's at least 6, maybe 7. I don't really care about this guy, so I'm just going to dismiss him. And have some of these armies flatten him.
I say move.
Alright, live.
Get the things.
That's a moderate quality army, actually.
Wait. Hungry clan rats. Let them. Hornet One watches me.
Not you slide him. The trinket might be. Who needs
Your tails are mine.
talisman? You do. There we go.
I am warlord. Skulk, then attack.
Immortality get. Hopefully immortality will be here soon for this assassin as well, so they can keep providing casualty replenishment. Okay, where to from here? Right, survival, I believe. Same deal with that assassin. And Skittis, what are you up to? Right, you're replenishing. What is the rest of the world up to? Is that searchable again? No, not yet. There is an agent there. Nagarond. Boop. I don't want them wounding any of my agents.
Tunnel under walls.
Let's see, last level into evasion, okay.
Sorcerer, inventor, yes, yes.
Tor and Rock belongs to Negron now. Neat.
Plus with filth. Scurry forth.
I almost wish my heroes could level up by practicing wall breaking on my own walls. Let's get them some enrichment, you know?
Pestilent stalks. Move, move. Seek our plague.
Okay, we're almost through this ritual. If the enemy wants to throw reinforce interventions, now's about the time for them to do so. Still Camry. Yes.
Your putrid sheep. Move tails. Sneak scurry. Scamper scurry.
Okay.
Rocketator.
Got the hero welcoming crew ready. Construction complete. That completes you. Okay, well, some turns before we can get the last tier here. Right, let's camp. Do I get this or do I just get... Oh, I can't get walls here. In that case, the last building will be a tech building. Okay. Not building for a turn, it's Sartosa. Shifting sands, still doing things. Namely rebuilding an occupied settlement. That's for the paperwork warlords. Let's go.
Challenge me,
No. However, have some money. Beat up some enemies of mine.
I left Clore of Northwell.
Okay then. Maybe I'll send someone over. You do have gold. It'd be really awkward to send someone over, actually. Peace is fine. Okay, this guy's... Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. Okay, and the city needs one building upgraded. And let's jump over to Khemri. 2 turns left in this ritual. And then we can generate more armies. Okay, got any wall? Yeah, that's the warlord in this list. Oh good, you recruited loyal. It's not really difficult to eliminate them, just annoying. And kind of defeats the point of training a lord to do paperwork and administration if you subsequently immediately kill them. Okay, sorcerers. Ooh, nothing for Liv, but we can get another Eshin agent. More training. It's an interesting spell. Anyway. Wound, specialist, walls. Should help with our magic reserves at least. Okay, let's have Queek stand by at our hike now.
To the nest burrow. No.
What level is this? 19? 19.
Bow to me!
Oh, this guy still has levels. Death Frenzy, Howling Gale. We'll get Overcast for Howling Warp Gale, how about it? Okay, Squeak's fine where you are. Bolt's fine ambushing there. Let's get you a level.
We are brave, mighty.
Skidis is fully replenished.
What?
Just park you in a ambush stance there.
Stink of command!
Okay, you are just loyal. This guy does, however, need more loyalty. Let's put some items that aren't terribly useful on him. Mask of E. Tormentor Sword can't be useful. Blade's not terrible as well. There we go. Wait for those items to arrive for the loyalty to go up.
Get off! Great leader!
How about you, agents? Not much success. I should actually have tried to wound the other hero. Wasn't really thinking that one through. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Blast wars! Where Hopestone?
Let's head back up to here, because that's where armies are doing things, I think.
What displayed your wish? Move, Hassel.
Move, Hasser! Pestilence stalks! Cankerous delight! Move! Never! Open the book of woe! It's
Scamper forward. Scamper forward. Poison
Just wiggling all these to get rid of the notification.
of pestilence. Plague priest. Filth carrier.
Okay. Stay in training position.
Doom decay.
I'm gonna drop this where army is actually R. At the moment, that means Evershale.
Monster Oz. Scurry through Shadow Dark. Night Runner. Silent assassin. Who killed?
Okay. Maybe we can send you out to do assassin things. Maybe. Not right now, however. Let's do buildings. Complete. It's actually complete as well. It's also complete. Santos is still building. Got some more building to do with those still, but not for 3 turns, so that's shifting sands. Needs work. All of that's done. Done and done.
Madam
the ground
Sailor,
likes
at
me a bit more.
last, an audience. We shall speak in the intermission.
Sure.
Of course.
And since I like you, have some payments to get some territory.
This has my approval.
Oh, there goes Aranessa. Dang it. Lost a warlock. Not permanently though, fortunately.
Come, challenge me.
Okay, Clan Rictus, no, but have more money.
You listen to
No, but have no money. Have more money. Oh yeah, those guys are still raiding. I really need to send a team over there. Ooh, dug through that way. More Eshin apprentices, bell polishers, breeders, Eshin apprentices, Okay, I get it. Yes. We have a lot of people and they passively leveled up.
8 weeks is mine.
Bell polisher. Bell polisher. Bell polisher. You have a bell polisher. You do now. You've also got breeders. Okay, I think we're out of bell polishers finally. How about you? Do you want a bell? Do you want a breeder? How about the guys here? Actually, those guys are overseas a lot, so breeders aren't as useful on them. How about you? No, you. Don't think anyone has room for this. Do you already have a breeder? Yes, you did. Okay, we're fine. Okay, that guy needs a thing.
Clan Moors.
Okay, Land of the Dead. Let's recruit. Warlord. Disciplined. Raising a new army then. Although I have a suspicion I have someone named Sheaf already, so let's take a look at the list. Maybe I don't have someone named Sheaf already. Alright. So Sheaf.
Guide us,
Making a new army. Let's see, Ancient Cunning, Corruptive, Draftmaster, Lightning Strike. We can get you a Bone Breaker, Immortality. I mean, these aren't bad necessarily, but Ravenous Expansion is too good to pass up. Blastmaster, Engineering Skill, Rally, Warp Smart. And then we can work on Quartermaster. Alright, what items can we get you? Ogre Blade, that's fine. Potion of Foolhardiness isn't the worst. Okay, going for a Breeder, Artifact Hunter, and like a ton of banners, sure. Swiftness, more banner. Fine, why not?
I am Warlord.
Now, it's a shame that the assassin I was looking at,
Assassinating.
okay, I already have an assassin named Ono, so we've got Ono the Blade, which is technically a different name. However, for the sake of distinction, I'm gonna have to go to Ono. I'm gonna have to rename you Ono. There we go, Ono the Not Blade.
Clan Ashen Assassin.
Be able to tell them apart. Ashen Apprentice, and gonna pull a pet wolf rat off one of our
Pestilence comes.
plague priests.
Pox rats.
One of these guys is a pet wolf rat, right?
Mastery is mine.
I remember putting one on. It might be one of the Warlock Engineers, which is so that's better on our assassins.
Plague priest.
I need I need a search button for some of these things at this point. There you go. Let's pull that off. And I mean, I probably could have like used the portraits to figure out which guy to pull it off when assigning it, but you know. Alright, pet wolf rat, and let's get you assassinate, specialist, assault units, public order, public order. Not going to be assaulting garrisons that much. I would hope I don't have to assault garrisons with people close to my assassins. But yeah, we do need an assassin for that army. Different intelligent. We need both these armies. Warlock Engineer, disciplined. Oh, you are named Chief. There we go. That's a great, perfect name for you. Ballistics, sapper, and extra powder. Great that we can get that going immediately. These guys get magical attacks anyway, so I consider magical attacks a disadvantage, but if they get it anyway, may as well put it on. Mechanic, and yeah, that should be fine. Okay, recruitment done. Well, I'll need more. Let's take a look at Lord movements. can Queek? Okay. Queek can head over and look at that Leviathan corpse.
Guide us, Horned One.
Boat's fine here. Skittis is fine here. Liv's getting more storm vermin training in. Eventually we'll get level 7 storm vermin. Right. Magic resist. Sure. You are...
My command.
We need higher loyalty for dismissal. Maybe I'll risk it. It's probably gonna... Nope, okay, you made it out. Okay. Right, recruit plus minus 5%. I guess we'll wait a turn before recruiting.
Horned One watches me.
Can do that. Can you please stop? There we go.
This city, mine.
The city's actually not yours, but yeah, you can. I will let them have their delusions. Yoink.
Muscata watches.
Sapper will be handy if you ever do need to emergency embed into an army.
Bring it down.
We don't need a scavenger on you. What are these guys up to? Just the usual shenanigans. Providing us with winds of magic and making sure people get trained.
What does Plague Lord wish? Laws of decay.
Corruption. Sure, why not?
Onward. Shall we fall?
Seek our plague.
Guys are all fine where you are so far. Okay, we're heading up to Evershale.
Scurry. Quiet.
Pestilent disciple.
Just moving all the people.
Scurry forward.
I have a reasonable number of agents now.
Legs, tails, move.
Maybe I don't. In fact, I'm probably gonna turn off the Euro not move notification. I'll run through the list here and there, but if there's nothing urgent, I think we don't need to stretch all our agents anymore. Okay, Heart of the Jungle still growing. Fine there. Sartosa getting those walls up. I forgot to swap it back to build stance. I'll do that now. Okay, let's go. Oh, actually, hang on. Scheme of Doom is ready. Can get another fancy Undercity soon. Is that a rebellion? Oh good, we've got Ambusher. Excellent. I need to make sure all my guys spend enough time in ambush stance to get that. That'll help a bunch. I forgot about the raiding again. well, here we go.
And so construction began on a device to dominate the Vortex. Warpstone-enhanced lumber was required, and the gnawing of rats provided it. The Grey Seer was pleased and raced back to Skaven Blight to report on his accomplishment.
Awesome. Oh, you in the city. Okay, the chanting of the Grey Seers ends as a monstrous bell tolls, its dire knell rolling out once, twice, 13 times. In the misty skies, a gigantic silhouette obscures the moon momentarily, a hulking rat-like figure whose horns take the vault of heaven itself. Whose horns rake the vault of heaven itself. Sorry. Appalled, the gathered Skaven masses cease their triumphant scurrying to stare upward in rapt terror at the sight of their god, the great horned rat. And I realize this is the same thing as last time, but I'm committed now. A giant claw dips and scoops up a squealing multitude, rising to pour them into the horned one's gaping maw before the figure fades into mist once more. Shaking off their fear, the Grey Seers urge the stunned warlords to rouse themselves. More warpstones required to fuel further rituals, so that the great horned rat can fully emerge into the world. Okay, Ritual of Decay. Arch needs to be made next. The ritual will reveal the cursed bones of cold-blooded enemies from which an arch is created. And that's Yuatek, my capital, Khemri, and Galbaraz. We're firing it up now.
The ritual is underway, my lord. Even working together, it will take your greatest adept some time to complete. Such is the ritual's power that the great Vortex itself distorts under its pull. Be wary, though, for while the Vortex is weakened, the forces of chaos will slip into this world. Ready your defenses, for they will doubtless be drawn to the ritual's power.
Okay, the preparations are complete. Well, okay. This is the same as last time as well. Well, we'll need to roll out a little bit and spawn some at Quetzalcoatl. Skidus is reasonably close. More than capable of defending. Let me take a few looks around. Right, so that's going to be probably going to wrap for today after this turn, incidentally. But let's take some time to get our defense organized. Okay, so the forces stationed at Khemri should be able to cover Khemri and Galbaraz, no problem. Queek is going to go do Queek things. Let's not forget things. Understudy established Reaver's Mark. So Tor Elia, is it still adjacent to Griffin Gate? Yeah, so Tor Elia still needs to expand. But Evershale will also still need to expand. Okay. Now in that case, that's food and expansion. Everything else is in reasonable order. Let's see if we can get some good agents. Warlock, Grey Seer. Okay, got a Warlord. Okay, we'll go over the list first. Go Loyal, excellent. Assassin, no good so far. Sorcerer, nope. I'll leave Warpstone Hoarder in case of emergencies, because we do really need an assassin. Warpstone Hoarder is not the worst. There was a Warlock Engineer. Yes, you are for Sheev's army. Get in there. Okay. I'm actually going to send Queek down to deal with this guy who's raiding our territory. Can I get further? How far can you get with march? That far? Okay, you can get as far with underway, so go. That'll eliminate the attrition for that turn. I will leave Liv and Sheaf stationed up here. Igbolt can roll on south to initiate our response.
No first week.
Okay, Skittis. How far can you move on march? How far can you move on underway? Okay, that's close enough that it's actually, how far can these guys move?
You failed.
I'm surprised. I was interested to see what the composition of the Chaos armies would be for Skaven, but it does seem to throw Skaven armies at us, which just doesn't necessarily not make sense for Skaven. I believe I should be able to march without being under threat. Like, I don't think they're actually in strike range, so we'll get Skittis in. Okay, this guy's gotten the useful stuff. Let's get magic. Assassin shenanigans. Let's make sure you get some health. Okay, Liv can stand by. They may raise a minor settlement or two, it's not a huge concern. Everything here is set up for recruitment. Let's get Storm Vermin and Rattling Guns in the army first. Rattling Guns, Rattling Guns, Rattling Guns. I scrolled past the Rattling Guns, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, we can just mobilize all our agents. I'm too compulsive to not poke something with all my heroes at least while stuff is happening. Okay, getting rid of you.
Warlock engineer.
Where would I want to set up an Undercity next? Especially one with a lab. Might actually go for Star Tower. Potentially safer if it's under an ally. And I don't think Lance Scryer will mind too much.
Many boxes.
Okay. We'll actually start. Just everyone swarm the hostiles. I'm sure you can find something to do once you get there. Everyone over. Ooh, you're close.
Pestilence forever.
Okay, guys can stand by here.
Move like night wind. Clan pestilence.
Oh, hello, Gork 2000. Let's see. First ever game of Warhammer Fantasy was against a veteran Skaven player. I was really nervous to play against. He was considered one of the best players in the Wargaming Club. Round 3, my Savage Orcs was left at them literally just the front rows of my 25 strong units charged into his clan rats and slaves. It was an absolute massacre. Started round 4, the Skaven army was routing. From that day on, I was called Gork. That was 21 years ago. Let's see. Well, I am personally not that familiar with Warhammer Tabletop, but that is a fun story. So thank you for sharing that. Okay, let's have these guys try and get these Storm Vermin up to level 7.
Guide us, Horned One.
Still aiming to plague some armies up near Evershale.
list.
Just moving all the heroes out. Oh, you have a level.
This way.
Okay. Should actually be finishing up another settlement this turn, I think. Oh, Orion's camp. Got more building to do and still growing. You're complete. Sartosa, there we go. We can get those maxed out walls that intimidate me so. And you'll actually be done constructing next turn. There'll be one more thing to queue up. Settlement will be ready to finish up next turn. That's all complete, in good order. Yeah, and that's everything sorted. That ritual took a while, mostly because of the amount of admin stuff I keep poking. But, hopefully we'll be able to get the next step done next week. Or I may even expedite this and do some Warhammer streams, not for story time. Let me know if anyone would like to see that. But for now, well, let's see if there is anyone I can host. Let me look at the list here. Oh, let's see. No one I know playing Total Warhammer, but let's see if we can find someone in the list. Grombrindle. Oh, well, we've got a pirate campaign. Those are generally entertaining. So, cool. I don't know this person, but hopefully their pirate shenanigans will be entertaining. So I'll be hosting the Zara. And thank you, Gork, for the extra storytelling. Gork is brutal yet cunning, savage. Orcs are pretty much pure brutal. And I had a shaman named Moglock. He was my cunning, because he always surprised the enemy player by blowing his own bloody head off before round 2 ended in every game that I ever played. I was super lucky if he even successfully got one spell off. 175 points of 1,500 point army, he just fucking kills himself without fail every time I play. That foot of Gork or charge of Mork that he did get off was always beautiful. That does sound beautiful. Alright, and thank you very much for the follow. Hope you found things entertaining. I will wrap things up here. Thank you very much everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll next be streaming this next week, unless something changed schedule at the same time. But I do stream other things. I'll be streaming tomorrow. It'll probably be some Deep Rock Galactic. Been enjoying the recent updates and Rocket Engineer, so if you want some Beard Simulator 2020, do come along. It's 0100 UTC tomorrow. You can see my schedule down below. It should all be converted to your local time zone. You can also see my Twitter feed down there. That's at DubiousPhysics on Twitter. I put stream updates and other announcements there. Feel free to use that if you want. And also follow me right here on Twitch if you like what you see. It does help me out a bunch. So, once again, thank you very much to everyone who came along. Hope you had fun. Hope you're all taking care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay healthy, and hope you have a reasonable rest of your week. This is DubiousPhysics, signing off.